around the Department of Defense. This is your daily news brief.
Right on. I'm Mark Weeks. President Trump welcomed wounded warriors from around the country to the White House as they were getting ready to finish up riding their bicycles more than 30 miles through Virginia and Maryland during the Wounded Warrior Project's annual Soldier Ride.
I am thrilled to host the Wounded Warrior Project. It's been a long relationship I've had, and the Soldier Ride is something very, very special. Few people could do it.
Soldier Ride is a 4-day cycling experience where wounded warriors in different stages of recovery meet to bike through the nation's capital while pushing their limits to gain a better understanding of what they're capable of. U.S. service members with Combined Joint Task Force Horn of Africa spent several weeks helping victims of Cyclone Idai, a devastating storm that slammed into Mozambique and Zimbabwe last month. In addition to providing military support to regional organizations that are working to counter violent extremists, the task force also provides humanitarian aid, crisis response, and contingency operations in the region. The task force falls under the U.S. Africa Command, one of the Defense Department's 10 unified combatant commands whose mission is to help prevent and mitigate conflicts, neutralize threats, and strengthen defensive capabilities in the region. The crew of the Coast Guard cutter Bear offloaded about 14,000 pounds of marijuana, worth an estimated $12.5 million, and 3,660 pounds of cocaine, worth an estimated $50 million at Port Everglades, Florida. The drugs were seized in international waters in the eastern Pacific Ocean during operations off the coasts of Mexico, Central, and South America, and were part of 5 separate interdictions by the U.S. Coast Guard. The Coast Guard, along with the Navy and other U.S. agencies, works with allied and international partners in the fight against transnational organized crime networks in the eastern Pacific and Caribbean basin, and participates in counter-drug operations. That's your DoD News Brief. I'm Mark Weeks. You can find more stories about your military at defense.gov and by using hashtag KnowYourMil.